Bosley guarantee.
This is SportsCenter.
Hello again. It's been too long. Cole Briscoe, Trevor Scales. Northern Fight fans got plenty coming up from UFC 319 in just a little bit, but it was a big night on the diamond. After the burden of free burgers were lifted, the Brew Crew tried to maintain their winning ways.
Yeah, spoiler alert, that game was massively overserved. The Astros, though, underserved by the Orioles. One of them in particular has named Brandon Young. Bottom line, if you saw this coming, sit down, you lie. MLB debut, April the 19th. He was recalled June 25th. Does he have any wins in his career? No, he does not. A 6.70 ERA, that he does have. This is start number 11. Start number 10 was bad. Might be described as brutal. So bad that he was like, you know what, I need to forget about that quickly. This is off to a good start. Yainer Diaz, no. Mauricio Dubon, Cam Smith, all of them. Sit down. This man was perfect through 6 innings. We go to the 7th. Also, just to add to it, he grew up like 2 hours from Houston, playing in Houston. Jose Altuve, what do? Nothing. Jordan Westbrook makes the out at first. That game is still perfect. 2 batters later, Jesus Sanchez, ground ball to the right side there. Kobe Mayo's throw, a little bit wide. Young has to work for it, but guess what? We're good. Sigh of relief. Longest bid for a perfect game in Major League Baseball this season. Then the 8th happened. Christian Walker, he is leading off. Walker doesn't like that. That is a called strike. He doesn't like it. Joe Espada doesn't like it. Espada gets tossed, so he doesn't get to see the drama that unfolds after this. Later in the at-bat, Young gets the last laugh, at least right here. 1 out for Young. Next batter, Yainer Diaz. Greg Allen and Daniel Johnson, do not do this to me. Somebody talk!
Good night.
Like, jeez, you cannot end a perfect bid because of that? They didn't, so all is forgiven. But do you blame the man when this happens on the next batter? Ramon Urias, who was an Oriole 30 seconds ago. That's like a swinging bunt. So that is an infield single. It's also an error on Young, and that is the end of perfection. His parents are there. Can you thought bubble their faces? Maybe not mom's words. I don't know if they're clean. He went 8, allowed 1 hit. Orioles still won it 7-0. It was still a big game.
A lot, yep. I mean, just growing up here, coming to games here, having family and friends here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words, honestly. It's really hard not to think about it. It's kind of just trying to calm yourself down and think about just one pitch at a time, kind of breathe, calm myself down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I could tell what was happening, just trying to keep executing pitches.
What's kind of going through your head when that ball leaves Urias's bat?
Nothing. I thought I could make the play. I got there in time. I think I had a little more time to maybe take a step and make a better throw. Obviously rushed it, yanked it. Sucks. Definitely want it back.
Brewers are looking for their 13th straight win, tying for the longest single-season win streak in franchise history. Jacob Misiorowski on the mound. Hadn't pitched since July 28th. And a little rust, but in the bottom of the 2nd inning, Misiorowski had the bases loaded. Spencer Steer gets awarded the check swing. He walks in a run. That would be the end of Misiorowski's night. 1 1/3. The next batter, D.L. Hall in for relief, and Elly De La Cruz gets a double into right field. That would score 2 runs. Reds extend their lead to 4-1. A few batters later, Cincinnati still rolling. Noelvi Marte gets a single to right field. That would bring in yet another run. Reds continue to pour it on, 8-1. Brewers allowed 7 runs in the 2nd inning, more than the previous 3 games in total combined. But the Brew Crew will battle back. Top 3 now. Christian Yelich. Fly ball to shallow left, and that's going to drop. Despite the efforts of Elly De La Cruz, he's in safe with a RBI doubles. Brewers trail 8-2. Next batter is Andrew Vaughn. And that is out of there. A 3-run home run for Vaughn, his 14th on the year. Brewers rallying just a little bit. They're now down 8-5. Top 4 now. Christian Yelich with the bases loaded gets a ground ball down the 3rd base line. That would bring in 2 more. So now we're all locked up at 8 apiece. Yelich continuing his hell of a night. That would extend into the 6th inning. More Yelich. This time the base is empty. This fly ball out to the left field will carry on into the seats. His second home run on the night. 4 hits, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, third career 4-hit, 2-homer game. And in the ninth, Reds trying to even things up. Ellie De La Cruz hits a grounder to Andrew Vaughn, flips it to the pitcher for the final out of the game. Brewers didn't allow a base runner after the second inning. Massive comeback effort to extend the win streak to 13 games. Speaking of said comeback, it was done in historic fashion. Them extending that win streak, tied for the largest comeback by a team on a 10-game win streak or longer. The last team to do so was the Senators in 1931. The other, the 1885 St. Louis Browns, headlined by Tip O'Neill and Jumbo McGinnis.
Those are some names.
That's right. That's right.
Get to the NFL for some practice football. The second preseason game for Cam Ward and the Titans taking on the Falcons. We're going to start in the first quarter because that's usually how this works. First pass attempt of the game for Ward, buying some time in the pocket. How about that to Alec Iomanor for 35 yards. The man needed 6 for the first down, got 35. That is the good. A couple of plays later, we're starting to see some minor issues here. Be it the receiver, be it the quarterback, you be the judge. Van Jefferson couldn't bring that one in. The pass looked great. The hands, maybe not so much. Next play. Whose fault is this? Ward. Screen pass. Oh, that's like behind the receiver. So the first drive ends in a punt. We go to the second quarter. Titans now up 6-0. Ward back out on the field. Play action pass. And once again, the throw goes towards the sidelines, and once again, that is over the receiver. Tim Hasselbeck has a few thoughts on all of this. He's going to join us in just a few minutes. Next play, Ward hits Bryce Oliver. So that's the second completion of the game. That was good for 7, but again, another overthrown ball. Ward just 2 for 7, 42 yards. In the end, did the Titans win? Yes. In the end, is it still a preseason game? In the end, do we still need to see more? Yeah, maybe. Final score, 23-20. And Hasselbeck is here. That makes me happy. Look, this is Cam Ward's second preseason start. When you look at how he's performing, what do you still want to see him do? Where do you want to see growth before we see him in the regular season?
Yeah. Well, you just want to see the completions, the success, the movement of the offense and scoring points. I think that's really what you want to see. What has been impressive is his comfort level and poise and really the arm talent that's on display. But you know that he's going to need help. Good example. This is a tremendous throw. This would be one of the best throws of any NFL, regular season weekend. Van Jefferson can't come up with it. And then, later in the game, they've got a 3rd and 2. He's trying to throw an inside fade. And quite honestly, this should be a completion. I don't think Eric Alamora, really recognizes the football and pick it up. Now, the other thing I think Cam Ward can improve on is sometimes take the easy one, the one right in front of you, the flat that's wide open on 1st and 10, rather than trying to force the ball down the field when the underneath coverage is deep on early down. So if you do that, you stay in more manageable 3rd downs, and then by doing that, you stay on the field more, sustain drives, and ultimately score points. So I think there's room for growth. He looks comfortable, and certainly the physical talent, you can tell, is possessed by Cam Ward.
So for the other side, at least Atlanta's side of the equation, Michael Penix Jr., not brand new to the organization, but we've also not seen him take a preseason snap yet, at least in the game. What are your expectations for him in the Falcons this season?
Yeah, listen, the Falcons aren't playing in a tough division, when you look at the NFC South, and it's a division that I think is open. So,